Welcome, everyone. What a beautiful ceremony so far. Beautiful people. I imagine a lot of you are guests in Chicago or parked for the first time, and maybe for the first time we'll be hearing a Buddhist recitation. We're going to be conducting a Buddhist ceremony for this wedding, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about Buddhism and what we'll be doing in this recitation. So, we are called the Soka Gakkai International, and Buddhism that we practice is Nichiren Buddhism. The purpose of our Buddhism is to reach a state of absolute happiness, meaning that we carry an unshakable inner state of joy and confidence that is enriched by challenge rather than stripping away. Through this practice, we awaken to the unlimited potential within us, mirrored by the universe, and transform our lives on the most profound level. The main element of the practice is chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. And we're going to pass out these cards if anybody would like to join us. And the recitation of the 2nd and 16th chapters of the Lotus Sutra, which you'll be hearing in just a moment. These are the highest teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha. We do this twice daily to the Gohonzon, which is the scroll in this box. It's merely a mandala that we chant to every day, which was inscribed by Nichiren Daishonin, the founder of this Buddhism. The SGI is our lay Buddhist organization, which stands for Soka Gakkai International, or Value Creating Society. Together we strive for the goal of world peace through individual happiness. We practice for the purpose of peace and upholding the sanctity of life. So the real beautiful thing about the Buddhist ceremony is that it's really short. So you won't have to sit through a long high Buddhist ceremony. So with that, I thought what we'd do was chant for just a couple minutes. We're going to chant these words, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, and then we'll do the recitation of the sutra, which will take about 4 or 5 minutes. And there should be Buddhists kind of interspersed around this room, so they may be chanting a little bit louder so that you can kind of hear the rhythm and get the feeling of it. So with that, we'll begin. So are you guys going to sit down, or?
No, I think we'll stand up.
You stand up? All right, well, I didn't feel bad about sitting down.
Oh, no, please.
So this is the scroll, what we call the Gohonzon in the box. Now, I'm going to ask you not to take pictures of that. We don't want it transcribed a different way, basically. That's why we don't take pictures of it. So we preserve the original transcription and drawing. So with that, we begin. And we'll chant for just 1 minute. We'll chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo for just 1 minute and then do the recitation. Nam-myoho
Samaya Gauri Go Sarvata
Sâu Bự Chi Ye Chân Chân Bơ Yo Cô Chi Ye Mong Nam Ye Nam Yo Y Sa Sâu Man Đa Cơ Chi Bơ Tô Sâu Bự Nô Chi Sâu Y Sa Ca Bơ Tô Sâu Sinh Đông Đa Cơ San Ma Đa Cơ Sơ Sâu Bơ Tô Tinh Cao Sâu Bơ Tô Hư Yo Tô Ho Nhâm Yo Sâu Tinh Yo Sâu Bơ Man Châu Chư Chân Chân Mi Sâu Bơ Ho Sĩ Kỳ Sâu Sa Tô Y Sâu Năng Ghê Sâu Yo Tô Cô Chư Châu Bơ Tô Y Ra Sư Châu Yin Đan Sư Châu Đi Yo Tô Anh Công Yo Mơ Sư Ho Ben Yin Đâm Sư Châu Râu Đi Sâu Đa Cơ Sâu Y Sa Ca Nô Đại Ho Ben Chi Ken Hà Đa Miên Sa Ca Y Ngư Sa Cơ Sa Đi Ho Sa Nô Đại Chi Ken Cô Đại Chân Nam Mơ Yo Mơ Ghê Đi Ken Mơ Sâu Y San Châu Ghê Đa Sam Mai Chân Yo Mơ Sa Châu Châu Y San Đi Sâu Ưu Ho Sa Đi Ho Sa Nô Đại Nô Chư Chư Hồng Đa Sa Nô Sen Sâu Ho Ban Chi Nơ Na Yết Ca Sư Sinh Sa Đi Ho Tô Sư Yo Ban Chi Mơ Yo Mơ Anh Đi Sâu Ưu Ho Bưu Sa Tô Châu Châu Sĩ Sa Đi Ho Tô Bưu Sa Tu Sa Tô Sâu Y Sa Na Bưu Sâu Châu Châu Đại Chi Ghê Vơ Năng Ghê Sĩ Ho Dư Bơ Tô Yo Bơ Tô Nai Nô Cư Chân Châu Ho Đi Sâu Sâu Y Sâu Ho Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Đi Đi Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Ca Nhau Dê Ho Nhau Dê Hâm Ma Cư Nhau Châu Sâu Y Sâu Ho Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Đi Đi Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Ca Nhau Dê Ho Nhau Dê Hâm Ma Cư Nhau Châu Sâu Y Sâu Ho Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sâu Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Đi Đi Nhau Dê Sa Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Yên Nhau Dê Ca Nhau Dê Ho Nhau Dê Hâm Ma Cư Nhau Châu.
No ho ring ge go nyo ra chư yo han da chư ra ke chi
Ga chư bơ ra sâu cao sâu cao sâu mơ yo sa ca san ma ma ca sa ra sâu ki châu san po châu ken mơ sư ho ca sư châu yo như go bơ tô châu nhi ra mơ yo cô y đâu sư châu cô ho ben nhân te han ni no tô phơ ra tô châu châu chư si sa po ra châu chư ho si y châu chân chư đi đâu ten đâu sư đâu si go nhi phơ ken sư ken ca men tô đâu cô cơ yo sa đi ken ca ye đam po ni sâu ca tô cô sinh sư châu ki sinh bơ ca sinh đi đi nơ na nghi sinh nhau ken mơ tô phơ te sa ca sinh nhau chi ca nhu sư sâu phơ tô tô châu châu sinh ca chi châu sư châu châu sai si phơ men tô y ho ben đi cô ken ngơ men tô phơ men tô yo ca cơ sư châu cư yo sinh yo sa ca bơ o hi chư y sa tô mơ châu ho nhau tô phơ man se tham nhi ca men tô đâu ra ken sâu sư châu mơ châu sa yo cư ca tô phơ y ken sinh đâu tô sâu ken sa tô in đâu sinh san tô nai tô tô y sa tô tinh tư đi đi nhau te ô ba sâu ki tô châu sai yo châu san như yo sâu chư châu sư châu ken tô tinh tan ta sâu sâu đi ta si tô ăn ăn tan linh châu chư mong ăn linh châu châu các cơ sư châu ho sâu cam ho chư ta kê ta sư châu sâu yo ra cơ châu tinh các cơ tinh tư châu sa sư nhi các cơ mong ta ra kê xong cơ sư châu tăng sư cao châu tăng sư kỳ nhi sư ken sâu tinh cơ phu sâu cơ tô nhau dê cơ tô chư mang dê sâu sai sư châu y ra cơ tô yên nên cao a sâu nhi tô phê mang xong bo nhau châu về sư cơ là cơ như hoa sẽ như đi ta xong tay nhanh ta chân sai si nhi sa po và cơ chê ye se sắp sư cơ chư châu mơ yo cơ này kem bơ sa y sa tô bơ tô nam chi ca chi đi cái nhau dây nghe po sâu mơ yo chấp nhau mơ sư có cơ sư có sâu ta cơ nhau tô chi sa mơ tô chi sâu y sâu tăng yo yo chân mơ tô chân cơ công yo y sa ho ben y chi yo si tô chân tô sang y công chi mơ nô se có mơ ca ya cơ y se bơ cơ sâu cơ ken sa y bông bơ chân tô chân tô sang y công mê lơ y châu ken ca tô ni sâu châu chi chân ho y sư ta cơ go ya cơ ta ô a cơ tô chân ca châu chi sư châu nhau tô phư nhau tô si yo sâu ca tô y san sư châu ho mai đi sa se ne y ca yo sư tô có mơ như mơ châu đâu sa mơ châu chư mơ xin
nam yo ring ge go
nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho đen gai go nam yo ho
Nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go. Nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go. Nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go, nam yo ringe go. Together. Nam go. So we're going to have some music now, right?
Yeah. I'm going to perform the aria from La Bohème, Si vi chiamerò Mimi, and I'm just going to say a few words about it. It's a beloved opera, probably the favorite opera, particularly of tenors and sopranos that love the opera. It's an opera about love at first sight. It takes place on Christmas Eve in France, in Paris, where a young Mimi has her candle blown out, and she goes to knock on a neighbor's door, Rudolfo, and he lights it, and he feels how cold her hand is. And as he starts singing, he opens up and tells her very easily that he's a poet. And then he asks her to tell him about her, but she's very shy. And so she slowly reveals things to him. My name is Lucia, but everybody calls me Mimi. I live alone. I don't often go to church, but I pray to God every night. I make my living by embroidering little flowers on the handkerchiefs, but I long for the spring when I can smell the fresh scent of real flowers. And then she sort of apologizes at the end for talking too much. Maestro. Si mi chiamano
True love should be transformative, a process that amplifies our capacity to cherish not just one person, but all people. It can make us stronger, lift us higher, and deepen us as individuals. Only to the extent that we polish ourselves now can we hope to develop wonderful bonds of the heart in the future. Daisaku Ikeda.
I'll be singing a song by Franz Schubert called Stanchen, and it means serenade. Go ahead, Anatole.
Leise fliehen meine Lieder durch die Nacht zu dir. In den stillen Hain hernieder
zu mir. Flüstern schlanker Wipfelrauschen in des Mondes Licht, in des Mondes Licht, des Verrätes feindlich Rauschen, fürchte Holde nicht, fürchte Holde nicht. Es die Nachtigallen schlagen, ach, sie fliehen nicht. Mit der Töne süßen Klagen fliehen sie für mich. Verstehen des Busen sehen, können Liebesschmerz, können Liebesschmerz. Reden mit den süßen Tönen, jedes weiche Herz. Jedes weiche Herz, lass auch dir die Brust bewegen, Liebchen, höre mich, bebend fahr ich dir entgegen. Komm, Glück an mich, komm, Glück an
Wow, beautiful. Beautiful music. I just realized that I did go on there early. I did the prayer early, but maybe that's the way it was supposed to happen. But I'll try to get this right. This is the marriage address, and I just want to say that it's interesting standing in between Hadley and Brad here until we bring them together, and getting to know them over the last few weeks. We've known each other for a long time, but really getting to know them over the last few weeks has been wonderful. Really sincere people. So with that, I'd like to read this address. We've just recited the sutra, which was the Nam-myoho Renge Kyo and the recitation of the Lotus Sutra, together as the two of you pledged to unite as husband and wife. This marks a significant departure for you, and one that is celebrated by your family and friends. All of us wish you well on this journey. It is, however, a beginning and not an end. So I'd like to offer some advice from a Buddhist perspective. Okay? As we view things, the world is too vast to measure. However, we find a solemn law in the light of the Buddhist wisdom that is expressed as Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. This law includes the principle of causality, or karma. It is the function of cause and effect that determines people's roles as parents and children, brothers and sisters, and husbands and wives. With With this understanding, we can appreciate the fact that Hadley Doyle, the bride, and Bradley Schuler, the groom, have become husband and wife, will become husband and wife, as a result of a deep relationship from the past, as a result of causes made in previous existences, and not just a recent coincidence. Harmony is the most valuable product of any marriage. A husband and wife blend themselves and become one, transforming their two separate lives into a perfect union. However, life is not always peaceful. Realistically speaking, you will face difficulties from time to time, right? Nevertheless, by building a happy family with the firm spirit of different bodies, having one mind, you can overcome any difficulty. You pledge together as husband and wife before the Gohonzon enshrined here. If you keep the teachings of Nichiren Daishonin and strive in your practice every day, you'll be showered with immeasurable benefits. A wedding ceremony is not celebrated because you have reached some goal, but rather to recognize the determination you share to face the future together. We celebrate the fact that you have made such a significant determination in your lives. The purpose of our practice is to become happy and to enjoy our lives to the fullest. I hope you will further cultivate your wisdom and humanity as you construct a supremely happy life together. Just a little bit more. It's also important for each of the partners to maintain a strong sense of self-identity while sharing a sense of purpose or mission with the other. In The Little Prince, many of us have read it, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry wrote, "Love is not two people gazing at each other, but two people looking ahead together in the same direction." Mr. Ikeda commented on that, saying, "A healthy relationship is one in which two people encourage each other to reach their respective goals while sharing each other's hopes and dreams. A relationship should be a source of inspiration, invigoration, and hope. If you genuinely love someone, then through your relationship with him or her, you can develop into a person whose love extends to all humanity. Such a relationship serves to strengthen, elevate, and enrich the inner realm of your life. Although your lives will undoubtedly encounter some turbulence, you're making a wonderful beginning today. If you remain refreshed in your mutual determinations, you'll be able to sustain your course as your relationship becomes stronger and deeper over the years to come. You have the opportunity through your Buddhist practice to renew that determination every morning and evening. I'm certain that your family and friends will continue to support you in your efforts. You have our prayers and good wishes for your happiness. Congratulations. Happiness.
The evening I met you, I was searching for you. In fact, I had been searching for a long time. We quickly fell in love and never looked back. I promised to always look forward with you and keep hope alive and strong, even during difficult times. I promised to continue to improve and develop myself to make our lives richer. I promised to always make time for lighthearted fun and happy Bradley adventures. I have the utmost respect for you as my best friend and life partner. Above all, I look forward to sharing a beautiful life with you, our families and friends, with our families and friends. I love you.
Hadley, from the very moment that I met you, my life changed. Since that fateful day, you've given me hope and joy with your beautiful smile and your bright half-moon eyes. You're the kindest person that I've ever met, and you've made me much happier just being around you. And you make me want to be a better person. From this moment forward, I vow to help you become happy and to encourage you to succeed in everything you do. Each day, I promise to cherish the gift that you bring to my life. I vow that whatever struggles we face in this lifetime, that I will love you unconditionally and be there for you. Thank you for all your love and support. I cannot imagine life without you.
forget it.